Hello and welcome to What Culture Gaming. I'm Josh and joined today by Scott,
Hello.
who has some news on microtransactions. Is that right?
Yes. So for months and months now, we've been wondering what the hell's going to happen with the fallout from what essentially was, I don't know, spiked in popularity by Battlefront 2, and the whole exploration into what are microtransactions, what are blind boxes, loot boxes, are they a gambling thing, how's it going to go in terms of any sort of governmental oversight. And the ESRB, which is the US's sort of body that looks after the way that, you know, box art should be regulated and that kind of thing, have deemed the way forward to be that they're going to have a label that says in-game purchases on every video game that has any sort of in-game purchase. Which is, I mean, what do you think of that? Because there are thoughts.
I'm shook. A label on a box art, Scott.
You did 2018, mate.
Man, that's
going to
change
you in the
it.
elbow.
Yes. No, I mean, it's not what we would have wanted. I mean,
No.
it's a step, but I mean, it's like, what?
It's gone back and forward a lot. I mean, there are ways to look at something like a mystery box or a blind box and to deem it a gambling thing. I mean, you're paying money to spin a roulette thing and get something in return. But by doing it this way, it ostensibly means that going forward, microtransactions and loot boxes will be okay, and will continue to be in games. And it's not what people wanted, really. It's you're still going to get them in a whole bunch of games. And Kotaku, this actual write-up comes as part of Kotaku, and they said that the UK body, which I forget the name of, and I should know because I'm from the UK, so where I am right now.
BBFC, Peggy.
It's not the ESRB, basically.
Right.
The ESRB are the first lot to put this thing out, and we don't know how the UK is going to respond, but chances are they'll probably do the same thing. Unless there's some sort of wider discussion as to why it would qualify as gambling or whatever.
Well,
you looked up there. What's that?
Nothing, man. Well, the biggest indication to me that this will probably do nothing is that it doesn't differentiate between microtransactions, loot boxes, or expansions and regular DLC.
Yeah.
So theoretically, this little label will probably be on every game going forward. So it's not really a warning or anything like that.
Well, that's the thing. Part of the ESRB, there's an interview with the woman from the ESRB. She literally says that yes, the label will apply to everything: bonus levels, skins, surprise items. Surprise items is their word for mystery boxes and loot boxes.
Right.
Music, virtual coins, other forms of in-game currency. Pretty much anything where you can complete a transaction in-game will warrant this sticker on the box, which is the vast majority of them. And it depends what is it and going to end up looking like as to how much other companies can still get away with microtransactions in nefarious ways.
I mean, I'm almost certain the little in-game purchases are in this title is already on digital games, at least on the PlayStation. I
know that it's on a whole lot of like mobile storefronts. Like if
Yeah.
you go on the Android store, it'll say in-game purchases and things like that. It's just weird. It's one of those. It's a teething issue. It's a growing pain. It's one of those things that the industry has let a lot of developers and publishers get away with for a long time. I mean, you're seeing like Metal Gear Survive charges people for additional save slots, and it's like,
Oh God, yeah.
the goal of that wouldn't even exist if these kind of practices were put in. Well, it's Konami. They don't really care. So whatever, but. To some degree, these things will start to get meted out, and we'll get more of an understanding as to how nefarious these practices are going to be going forward. But as for now, microtransactions aren't going away anytime soon, and sadly, they've just been legally regulated. So expect to see them in everything, and it's just bad, really. So
it's sort of just like age ratings, isn't it? Age ratings don't stop kids from playing like GTA and stuff.
No,
this isn't going to stop people from buying things with loot boxes in.
It's not. It's not that it had to stop them doing it. It's more that we kind of hope that it would encourage companies like EA and Konami and whatever to at least think about like I said, the nefarious, the ugly way that they're implemented in games. But with legal backing, they can do whatever the hell they want. If EA want to charge you for an additional team in FIFA, go right ahead. Like it's been mandated now. So
brilliant.
It is, isn't it?
That is not good.
No, but it's gaming in 2018. Bring on the digital streaming. And then charge us for that.
Oh God, so it looks like microtransactions are here to stay. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments. I've been Josh.
I've been Scott.
And we'll see you soon.
So tired.
Bye.
Tired of all of this. Oh.